If you buy lunch at work every day, you are not spending $12. You are spending $3,500 a year on something you barely remember 2 days later. You wake up tired, not ruined, not desperate, just tired enough to choose easy. No lunch packed, no plan. Then work hits. Messages, noise, pressure. By noon, lunch doesn't feel like a choice. It feels like a rescue. So you walk out, open an app, burger, wrap, combo, coffee, something warm, something that feels like a reward. And that moment, it doesn't feel irresponsible. It feels fair. That is why this habit survives. Not because it's huge, because it's easy to forgive. But here's what nobody says out loud. This habit damages your money in 3 ways. And the third one is the one that keeps people stuck for years. Way number 1, the math. $12 a day, 5 days a week, $60. That's $240 a month. That's $2,880 a year. And real life is worse. Some days it's 14. Some days a drink. Friday becomes a reward meal. Now you're at $3,500 a year for lunch. That money was never just money. That was an emergency fund. That was debt paid faster. That was breathing room. Instead, it disappeared in paper bags and plastic lids. Way number 2, the psychology. You are not just buying food. You are buying a pause. Relief from the desk. Relief from the routine. Relief from the low-grade pressure of a day you don't fully enjoy. And once a habit starts feeling like relief, people stop judging it clearly. They defend it. I'm busy. I work hard. I deserve it. That would already be a problem. But the deepest cost is still ahead. Way number 3, the identity shift. This is the dangerous one. This habit trains you. It trains you to answer exhaustion with spending, inconvenience with spending, every hard day with a transaction. Once that pattern becomes normal, it doesn't stay at lunch. Now stress wants delivery, boredom wants shopping, fatigue wants convenience. Your wallet becomes where your emotions go to get handled. That is when a normal working person starts feeling confused. You work, you earn, you try, and still your money never stretches. Not because you're buying luxury watches, not because you're reckless. You are leaking money through routines that feel too normal to question. Nobody panics over lunch. Nobody sits at a desk thinking, this meal might be why I'm still stuck. So the habit keeps living, quietly, comfortably, repeatedly, until a real need shows up. A car repair, a medical bill, a bad month, a moment when you finally need breathing room and realize you've been eating it for years. Now let's kill the excuses. It's just a small expense. No, it's a repeated expense. Small things don't stay small when they happen on schedule. I deserve it. Maybe you do. You do deserve relief. But not every form of relief is helping you. Some forms of relief comfort you today by keeping you weaker tomorrow. It helps me get through the day. If every difficult day has to be softened with spending, that's not a treat. That's dependency with better branding. Here is the way out. Not perfection. Not punishment. Just control. 1. Cut the frequency. Not 5 bought lunches. 2. That one change cracks the pattern. 2. Build a backup. Not a fantasy meal prep system. Just simple food that saves you at your weakest moment. Something ready. Something boring enough to work. 3. Add friction. Delete the food apps. Remove your saved card. Make convenience harder to reach than what you already paid for at home. 4. Track the week, not the day. One meal lies. The week tells the truth. This is not about becoming cheap. It is about becoming harder to control. By stress, by routine, by low energy, by the lie that every rough moment deserves a swipe. Discipline is not punishment. It is protection. It is self-respect with a backbone. Every time you skip one unnecessary lunch, you are not just saving money. You are interrupting a pattern. You are proving that tired is not the same as powerless. You don't have to pack lunch every day. Just cut from 5 days to 2. That's $2,000 a year back in your pocket. Same job, same tired, more freedom. Start this Wednesday. Because some people don't lose control in one big moment. They lose it in small routines that never looked dangerous. Don't let lunch be yours.